Welcome to Stock Review. Um, First and foremost, I like to give props out to some of the people that have had the ability to reach out and open my eyes. Greg Matarino and um, Jim Willie, Golden Jackass, and also Financial Turmoil Explained. But that doesn't mean that I can't become my own man. So expect big things from Stock Review. Expect a full production. Um, I think I've had the ability to make a few real good calls and be able to contribute to the cause. Um, so let's get to work today. This report is all about 2019. Prospects and possible letdowns in the future. As if you watch this show, then you realize that I announced sometime a week ago that I was totally bullish, which was against the curve. I've been doing this for 7 months. So I am still very, very connected to fundamentals because I don't have any long-term historical experience to draw from. So I did what the people I listen to said do. My point is this. For whatever reason, why they didn't do that, because it's a political environment, like I said, I have no experience in that kind of background, even though I do follow politics and stuff. But I was once told, not told, but I once watched a video segment from a gentleman named Anton Krill, and his suggestion was don't pay attention to the bullshit, just trade. So that's another hit. That's another person I want to put out there that has sort of kind of shaped my view and what I want to do in trading. So as you can see, the markets are up, and I don't think it's miraculous. I just think it's business. I'm bullish for the first quarter of 19, and that's as far as I'm willing to take that prediction. And I think any professional would be very leery of going any further than that. I do hold all these three stocks: Qantas Pharma, Ford Motor, which has been a bit of a letdown for me, but has been something that I'm playing long on Ford and Aware. Actually, these were all long plays that ended up, if I picked three long stocks that I want to go long on and not short, and two of them are bringing positive gains, I think that's pretty good. I sort of kind of want to really do an overall brief, and then I want to get into technical analysis about the technicals about the market, as far as what I understand at this point in my trading career. So these were the stocks I was going to go long on. As you see, A-Team SOG, and I wasn't expecting anything like this soon. And they are right now just performing better than expected as far as I'm concerned. I don't hold any of this right now. B Team SOG is basically what I want to do as a second stage in 2019. Um, I will probably put in a buy for Dextron robotics. Let's take some notes here. If it is low enough, I've been able to survive because I buy low. The 52-week is at 0.5. I'll still do that. A 52-week high is 25, so I'm going to buy before the end of the day. At the end of this video, I'm going to buy that. I think I probably pussyfooted around too much today. I got family coming in. That's my fault. I should have already have charged this thing up to do that, but I want to buy this U-Bot. And I probably missed out on a lot of heartache. When I notice when I buy low, I have very few heartaches. I don't have to watch the market as much. If I buy mid-level pricing or a little bit above mid-level, I'm watching it quite a bit for any faltering of any type. So before I do that, let's get some, where are we at now? You guys gotta excuse me. 52-week. 605 and 52 high. It's 25. I don't know how anyone's not jumping on this. I'll get into why I'm doing this. It opened at 7:15. Today's high 7:17. Okay. Continue on here. C team, basically my indicators, and now we can get into a pre-technical right now. That's what I wanted to do. All this is based on the dollar. So the dollar index. Still at 96.11, about the time I took these notes. 52-week high is 97.71, so it doesn't have much to go to reach its 52-week high. 52-week low is 88, and as I explained in my other video, I would not buy this. That's not enough for me. The dollar appears to be stable. Previous close was 96.40, just below the 52-week high. So we're looking for this thing to come down. I left notes for myself to do a little comparison here for all of us to be able to take a look at. And we want to do DRN, which is a stock that I hold currently. And we want to do, I think it's UUP. UDN. This is where I'm at in the game right now, guys. Since the dollar index is not even on the chart, ladies and gentlemen, let's do this another way. See if we can't get better results. Sometimes this app really is crappy. Let's go somewhere else. UUP. That's what it is. And I'm going through this long thing here just to give you an idea. Okay. As you can see, we don't see the dollar index even on this chart, right? Even though it should be a part of this chart here. Let's do this again. Dollar index. There we go. Okay, we're not seeing it on the chart. I'm not going to dwell on it too much. You don't see an inversion here at all. But what you do see is how it started out today. What you do see here is the dollar index and the 5-day actually make a showing. And what I really want to explain to you here is very simple. The dollar wants to be, let me get my notes right, UDN, let's go back a little bit. Just for the simple fact that I'm new at this. The dollar wants to go higher. Definitely. So the dollar wants to go higher. It wants to move up in value. Some people say it wants to go down. I totally disagree with that. Let's go back. The dollar is being suppressed. Now, I haven't been doing this long enough to exactly know why it's an ongoing effort to suppress the dollar, to make things cheaper, to hide inflation. I mean, I'm not really in the game for all that. All I know is I hold UDN. Because I know it's being suppressed. by the world markets. BNDX. This is our international bond. Right now, what you're looking at is a worldwide effort to keep the dollar suppressed. Some people say it's the Fed. Some people say it's that person, this person. I don't have enough experience in the game to be able to tell you that. But what I can tell you is that and when we're speaking about BNDX, we're talking about Japan and Europe and their involvement in the US dollar, which is pretty substantial. So, and what you're looking at right now is totally an effort to support that dollar. Some people say the administration wants a weak dollar. Some people say the administration wants a strong dollar. All I can tell you is it's being propped up by the world market. Today, at the point of 0.11 tenths, UDN is a bearish dollar ETF. So my best call here is this. Things are not really balancing out, but things are being managed. They don't want the dollar to fall too far down. They don't want it to go too far up. Things are under control. And we'll take a look here at the minute real quick. I know this is going to be a little long. So the dollar started high today. Or low. Or the dollar was high. The dollar was low. It went high as this chart dropped. Then it went lower. So I'm happy to hold this stock right now. Because I figured this was going to happen. There's a lot of things I want to say right now, but I will hold on until I am done with this whole analysis. I do not hold DRV anymore. Even though they're showing in the positive, I got out. Because this joker is not going to last forever. A real estate bear is not going to last forever. And we're going to get into this part of it in a second. I'm holding DRN. Even though it's 1644, I'm not in the negative. I bought it when it was real low. So if it is in the red from time to time, it's in my portfolio, it's not in the red at all. What's it? 3:15 Central Time. 52-week low is 14. $61. Today's high was, $16.54. Just below its total day high. Then 1 cent. Just heads up, I think I bought this at somewhere at 14.50 or 14. I bought it, I think, on 1470, something like that. Not really worried. I'm bull on real estate because let's get to another stock I hold. Annually Capital. 52-week high is 1192. The low, 52-week low is 957, which is not that far away from at this moment. Not even close. Not that far away. We already talked about Contos Farmer, Aware. Mainly I'm talking about stuff I hold. That's what this show is about. I'm going to buy UBOT. DRN I hold. Not doing bad. This is all about me making a shift. A successful shift, not trading against the market, but trading with the market. That's my red cell. Let's go back. So then again, I want to summarize. I switched from being a bear to a bull. How did I do that? Well, announced to anyone, the plunge protection team came in and I took advantage of it. I waited until my bearish position peaked as much as I thought it was going to peak. Even though I had 1 foot in, 1 foot out with a couple of these stocks like Ford and Aware and Contos Pharma. Because usually from what I can see during my 7-month run trading, the NASDAQ is still the driver of the market. So if anything comes up, it's NASDAQ. Today we got a situation where Dow Jones Industrial is driving the market. Is that going to be a trend in the future? I hope so. But from my experience, my previous experience, it's been the NASDAQ that has been driving the market. And that's why I selected stocks that are traded in the NASDAQ to go long. Or my long, sort of kind of like, yeah, it was just the stocks I wanted to go long on were in the NASDAQ. And I will continue to go long on the NASDAQ. As far as the Dow Jones Industrial, I will continue to short the Dow Jones Industrial. I will go long on the NASDAQ, and I will continue to short the Dow Jones. I will continue to play the S&P, excuse me, with caution. As you can see, I'm pretty much getting what I want. Now, let's go back to Annually Capital. President Trump asked the bankers, do they have ample liquidity to put in the market? His answer was yes. I think Trump is many things. I think he's privileged. I think at times he's very arrogant. Sometimes I think he's naive. But I don't think he's evil. And I don't think he's a liar. Okay. Obama was handed a horrible mess. And it was his job to smooth that over. Obama is a good spinologist. These guys have their pros and their cons. Do I think Obama was evil? Well, I think that in his own right, as being a social type president, that what he was doing was for the benefit of everyone. I construe that as maybe partially evil. But I think we all can relate to someone that had to make the decision that no one else wanted to make. So at the end of the day, I'm expecting a lot of liquidity to go into the real estate market because Trump is a real estate guy. And that's what annually capital does. They pump money in commercial real estate, or they lend money to commercial real estate ventures. And I'm expecting them on the short end. All my shorts are in the New York Stock Exchange. And when I mean short, I'm talking about first quarter. All my longs are in the NASDAQ, and I'm talking about third quarter, fourth quarter for those guys. My main worry in all this is that I'm getting my point across in order to be able to contribute to the cause here. But overall, I'm having a good end of December, steadily making gains. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, and I'm going to splice a little something in here real quick. So you can take a quick look at some of this stuff before I sign off. Once again, you better get into Ubot while you can. Live Ventures, there's another one down there. Okay, we'll take a look. So, these are the applications. This is the technical analysis, market analysis. These are the applications. Appreciate you guys tuning in, and I hope you have a good, happy New Year. Thank you.